France. It will be interesting to see what the game is all about because we have seen the first upset of this Euroscope. We saw earlier how Slovakia actually beat Belgium 1-0. But as well, you can just simply put that loss to what's his name? Lukaku. Lukaku is just man. Lukaku is rubbish. It's as simple as that. Lukaku is rubbish. Well, let us see what the game is all about, and you guys know how we do it. First of all, I'll read out the lineups, and for Austria, we've got Pence in goal. Then you have a back four of Poch, Dassel, Woba, and Zimwene. Mune. Going forward, you have Sabitzer in the midfield. They have Seaward, Lima, Bagat, Grilitish, and Grigotrish. And we all know the manager. The manager is, what's his name? What's this guy's name again? Raf Rangnick. And for France, you have Magnum in goal, Kunde, Upamecano, Saliba, Theo Fernandez. In the midfield, you have Griezmann, N'Golo Kante, Rabiot. Going forward, you have Tura. Then you've got Kylian Mbappe and Mouss Dembele. Osman Dembele, sorry. And that will be it. So, let's see what the game has to offer, man. Let's see what the game has to offer. And France are already taking. They're already looking as if they want to get a goal here. Of which is something we expect anyway. That's something you always expect from what's it called? You always expect from France. If there's one thing they are good at, getting the job done. And it's the same thing I'll be expecting here as well. It's the same exact thing I'll be expecting here. I'll be expecting here to get the job done. Get the job done. That's what they know how to do. That's what France knows how to do best, man. They get the job done. Just Kunde. It's gonna be a cracker of a match, man. Because if there's one thing, Rafnik, sorry, I've been able to do to this Austrian team. He has been able to make them play good football and become a team again. So as much as so many people will just expect this to just be one way, whereby France wins it all, people might want to think again because we might see a shocker here. So that's the thing. We might see a shocker. The game is already looking so tough already. So people should not just expect. People should not expect this is just going to be. Should not expect this is just going to be a walkover kind of game. Far from it because what's it called? They are in for this game. Look at the main man guy, Ralph Ragnick. The fact that man turned down that Bayern Munich job tells you how good he is of a manager. It tells you he knows what he's all about. He knows what he's doing. And for some reason, I honestly believe Man U will always regret not keeping that manager. They will always regret not keeping him at the club. Because this was the guy, he was the guy that would have, helped Man U because he's very, very good with players. He knows how to scout players. He would have been the guy that would have helped or assisted Man U to get players into the club. And that's the honest truth. Nice. That's a good advantage. Come on, Mbappe should be crossing the ball. You should be passing that, man. Should have passed that. and it was open for you. It was open. Turam was open. Turam was open for you, man. Could also give him the pass. This is one thing I expect from France. France are going to keep going at Austria because that is what they do. That is what they do. And that's why I don't believe this game is just going to go one way. I don't believe it. I believe France do not want to sleep on Austria. If they do it, they might get counter and and they might pay for it. Because this was something that happened between Belgium and Slovakia. We had the likes of Lukaku missing opportunity upon opportunity. I don't just know what's wrong with that guy. That guy is cost. I don't know. Honestly, it's cost. The sitters, the opportunities he was missing. Like you ask yourself, because when you look at the goal that was scored by that Slovakia striker and the opportunities Lukaku was getting and missing them, you would say the probability of the Slovakia strikers finding the back of the net from that position was very difficult to where the like of Lukaku was. And still, he still did not find the back of the net. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And you look at it, it's mind-blowing, man. You ask yourself, like how? How has he not scored those goals? Lukaku is simply something else, man. He's something else. And that's why I put that game on him. Because if he had taken those chances, he was getting. If he had taken those chances, then maybe when we're talking about Belgium losing now. But he failed to take the chances when it came to him. And one thing you don't want to do in football these days is miss opportunities. Sometimes when you get your opportunities, take your opportunities. Because you might end up suffering for not taking opportunities. So I honestly believe this game is going to be a very, very tough game, man. I don't just think it's going to be a game whereby we just expect the likes of France to just, win all through. No. It's going to be a tough game. Because this manager, Ralf Ragnick, have been able to do something in that team. They play good football. It's very nice. You see what I'm saying? They can score goals, man. They can score goals. So that's what I believe. These teams score goals. They are going at France man to man. They are going at France man to man. And that tells you they are not here to joke. They're not here to joke. Wow, that's a pass. That is a nice pass. Oh, that was close. There's no way you're scoring from there. Osman Dembele. Mwene. That guy sounds like a Nigerian guy. Mwene. Like an Igbo boy for that matter. Because one thing about Nigerian people, they go everywhere and they multiply everywhere, Shem. Bible says, go into the world and multiply. Nigeria are the only people that knows how to, if you feel that statement. Nigeria, they go out there into the world and multiply. Yeah, you can see. It tells you and show you that Austria, they are here to play football, not here to play around. They didn't just come here as we come to just come and add to the number. They actually come to play football. And thanks to the manager, Rafnik. Thanks to the manager. The fact that Manchester United let him go or sacked him, that was all Ten Hag actually, because Ten Hag said he did not want to work with anybody. He wanted the power to make transfers and everything. The fact that this manager was able to go to a country like Austria, and between this little space he went to Austria, Austria have changed and become a team whereby you want to reckon with. And this is something we never saw under Austria for how long? We never got to see it under Austria. They get battered. But he has been able to make this, make them look like a team. Like I will tell you right now, the likes of, what's his name? David Alaba is not even playing. I think he's injured. Is he on the bench? He's not even playing. But yet, Austria are still giving, what is it called? France. A tough time. They're giving him a game here. They're giving him a game. Someone was asking, watch along am I doing tomorrow? I'm trying to see which teams are playing tomorrow. If I'll be able to answer your question. Dembele. He's not going anywhere. He has lost the ball already. Sometimes the defender needs to use their brain. He has lost the ball already. Allow him go. He has lost the ball already. And he didn't even touch him, actually. After 70 minutes, it looks as if we've played like 30 minutes of football because that is how intensive it is. That is how intensive it is. Well, tomorrow I'll be doing I think I will do both watch along because I want to watch Adagule. I want to watch Adagule and I also want to watch Kvaratskhelia. And Portugal will be playing Czech Republic. I think I will do both. I will do both watch along. But the game has been open so far. Let's be fair. It has been open. It has been open. It's not like what I saw with England versus was it Slovakia? I mean Slovenia. No. Who did they play actually? England played against who? Yeah, England, Serbia. It was a game whereby nobody wanted to just come outside and play football. They were just both trying to just, sit at the back. But with this one, they've actually come outside to play football. And it's a good thing to see, man. We're just playing only 70 minutes. I hate it feel as if we played almost an hour. That's because of how the intensity level the game has actually delivered already. Which is why I think, man, you don't want to sleep on these people. You do not want to sleep on these guys. Because they play good football. And from what I'm seeing, they are not just sitting at the back waiting for France to just, dominate them. Guys, man, you should. I don't know. You should be crossing the board there, man. You should cross the board there. You should cross the board there. I think it's a corner kick to France. It's a corner kick to France. But I was actually, I'm very surprised that uh, the France manager actually invited N'Golo Kante. That is something you never expect. You know, if you tell me that the manager will be inviting N'Golo Kante to come, you know, for the for for these Euros, I will say it's a lie. I will say it's a lie. Because most people in football they believe once you are playing in Saudi Arabia, you're not playing football anymore. Of which I don't agree with that, man. I don't agree with that concept. I do not. And when you look at the players so far, and this is why I said I believe that league is going to be, if you, it's going to be maybe the best among probably in the world, maybe in less, maybe 10 years or 5, 10 years. Honestly. And that's honest truth, man. Because the way they are going at it right now, you can't just tell me that there's no player or no people coming from those leagues. We have seen the likes of Statue today plays in Saudi Arabia. Neves plays in Saudi Arabia. N'Golo Kante plays in Saudi Arabia, and yet they still get invited to the national team. Ronaldo, the same thing. Mitrovic, Savic. All these players they play in Saudi Arabia, and yet they get invited to the national team. So, which boils down to the fact that the league is actually becoming something. Maybe you want to say it's because of the influence of Cristiano Ronaldo. Who knows? But the fact is, that league, people are actually, when you play there, you still get invited to play for your national team. And it's a good thing to see, actually, guys. It's a good thing. Because previously, before Ronaldo went there, or before the likes of Ronaldo, Neymar went there, they would think when you go to Saudi Arabia, you're going there to retire, or you're going there for the money. Yes, I know the money is also part of it. The money is also part of it. The money is part of it, but it's a good thing whereby they still call players from Saudi Arabia. So it's a good one for N'Golo Kante. I'm really happy. I'm impressed. He was invited because when you look at it in that France, I think the only person you want to put in there will be Chumeni. But I'm not even sure if Chumeni was invited. Let me check on the. I want to check on the reserves. Let me see what they have on the reserve team. Like they do have players though, because I'm forgetting they still have a player like Kamavinga as well on the bench. Now this is the bench for France. You have Ariola, you've got Bakola, then you have Kamavinga, then you have Coman, Fofana, Giroud, Kolomwani, Konate, Mendy. You have a Pavard. Chumeni is there, and Emery and Samba. I think the keeps for Lily. No, Lens, if I'm not mistaken. It's Lens. And for Austria, you've got Antonovic. You have Dalishuk. Then Lidner, you have Pras. You have Wima. These names are crazy, man. Lord help me if I bite my tongue. France, what was he doing? Stand up. What was he even doing there? Please, guys, if you're on TikTok, please like and also follow, please. Welcome to the channel, to the platform. Should I say channel or should I say my page? You're welcome. We talk all football. We talk all football. So no matter what club we support, please feel free, join in. Let's have a conversation about football. Wow. Like Austria are giving them, and they're giving France a game here, guys. Austria are giving France a game here. They're giving them a game. So I will not be surprised if they get a goal before France even. Osman Dembele, you somehow controlled the ball outside. Theo Hernandez. Man, Theo Hernandez is a solid player, guys. Theo Hernandez is not somebody you want to fuck with. He's a solid player. He's a solid player. Edward say, good to see Raf again. Honestly, it's a good. I'm really happy to see him again because Manchester United made it look as if that guy is a crap manager. Manchester United made it look as if he was a crap manager. Thanks to Erik Ten Hag. And people are busy complaining that United are struggling to get players. You were talking about, you had the opportunity whereby you had the man whereby is when it comes to sporting players, he's very, very good at it. When you talk about sporting a talent, he was good at it. And this guy was somebody whereby when Enzo Fernandez, before Enzo Fernandez even came to Europe, like when I'm talking about Europe, I'm talking about before he think that he was going to play in Europe, before the like of Benfica went to sign Enzo Fernandez at Argentina, I think it was in River Plate, and Julian Alvarez. He had already said it that players Man U should sign. He named about 10 good players Man U should sign. And mind you, these 10 players he mentioned, nobody knew about them. Nobody knew about them. We did not know anything about all these players that he mentioned. But now, go and check. All those players he mentioned, what happened to all of them? Club went in and signed every one of them. You had the lack of Manuel Akonji. And Manuel Akonji was ready to come to United. He was ready to come to United. Erik Ten Hag was the one that said he does not want Akonji. And what happened? Akonji did end up going to Manchester City. He went on going to Manchester City. So you ask yourself, was he a good call for him to go to Manchester City or not? Would you say it's a good call for him to go to Manchester City? Because if he had stayed back in United, what would have happened to his season? What would have happened to his season? Because he ended up going to Manchester City and ended up winning a treble. He won a treble in his first season whereby he would have been playing with what's it called? Playing at Man U, and people will be calling him names. And Ten Hag would have made him look like a crap footballer, like he did with the likes of what was it called? Casemiro, Rafael Varane, Sancho. I see a talk whereby Victor Rocco from Barcelona was linked to Man U. Like, it's funny. Okay, it was linked and it was said United want to put a bid in of 25 million pounds for Victor Rocco. Like, who is these people? I do understand that, yes, Man U have been, they've been bent over when it comes to transfers, signing of players or selling players. They've been bent over by teams, by clubs. But it does not suddenly mean that everybody players now are rubbish, whereby you come to believe you want to get the likes of, what's his name, Jared Brightwaite. They put in a bid of 35 million pounds in for Jared Brightwaite. And this is a player every club wants. There are so many clubs out there that is looking for this guy. And you go out there to put in a bid of 35 million pounds. It's madness. And it's only one thing that will happen. And I knew for a fact that that bid was going to get turned down. I knew that for sure. The bid was going to get turned down. So I'm not surprised. And they took the bid up to 45 million pounds. What happened again? They turned it down as well. They said they want at least. I don't think if you sign that Jared Brightwaite for 55, 60 million pounds, it's too much. I don't think so. Because in the transfer window we are having currently right now, it's crazy. If you want a player, you have to spend the money. But another one I don't see coming was the one that they were pricing Vitor Rocco for 25 million pounds. 25 million pounds. For crying out loud, Barcelona got that guy for 50 million. They spent 50 million on that lad. So it does not mean that it did not mean that the fact that he did not have game time under Xavi, which I know is not his fault. It does not suddenly mean that the player now is a rubbish player. Is not a player that is not good enough. Come on. If you guys can splash out 72 million pounds on Rasmus Højlund. And by the way, I don't even think Barcelona will sell that guy. I don't think so. Because this guy is gone. Xavi is gone. He was having issue with Xavi. Wow. I'm saying it like these people, they need to be careful with these people called Austria. If they play with them, they are going to shock everybody tonight, man. Honestly. And that is what they don't want to happen here. These guys, they play good football. They've got a very good coach. The boss Mbappe now. Mbappe. Rabiot. Mbappe, you're not scoring from there. One thing France should have done is France. I don't know. Deschamps, I don't know what is wrong with him. Chumani should be starting this game, man. And Giroud. Corner kick. It's a free kick or a corner kick. Philippe Mwene. So it's a free kick. And the free kick will be taken by Griezmann. Come on, that's Paul. That is Paul. Layman. Yes. On counter attack here. He nicked it for Sabisa. And Young Money, thanks for the follow, man. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Crispin, also thanks for following. Please, guys, don't forget to follow. Please. We talk all football here. Football. All football. And no matter what team you support, man, you're all welcome. You're welcome. Upamecano. A guy is terrible. Upamecano is a terrible player, man. Can he? You should be scoring that, man. How have you lost that? How have you lost that? Lukaku. That is another Lukaku there, man. I'm sure that should be a goal. And this is what I'm saying. When you play a team like this, you want to take your chances, man. You want to take your chances, honestly. Man. I'm sorry you should be scoring that, man. I'm sorry. Ah, man. This is what I'm saying. You want to take your chances when you are playing a team like France. It's just like what these people did against, what's it called? Against Real Madrid, Dortmund. Real Madrid failed to take their chances. And it's something I was saying. I said, when you play a team like Real Madrid, like what they are doing currently now, you want to take your chances. Because one thing we know for sure, if France gets an opportunity, they will take the opportunity. That's a fact. But fair enough, the quality are not the same thing. The quality are not the same. The quality of the players are not the same. But my God, he should be scoring that, man. I'm sorry. He should be putting that in the back of the net. But I'm really happy at the way the ball have actually turned out, man. You know, quality players, and they are showing quality performance as well. You know, quality players also giving us, quality performance. Whoa. Mbappe. Oh, it's an own goal. Whoa. Whoa. Wuba. Is it Wuba? Wuba, what's your name? What an own goal. Damn it. Damn it. What a shame. What a shame. Like, I don't understand, man. Like how have how has he put that in the back of the net? And what an own goal what an own goal it was, man. And this is why I keep saying, I said, own goals sometimes are always some quality goals, man. Yo, come on. Come on. France will not care actually. They will not care. But how good was Foden yesterday? Because I think people are not talking, not saying a lot about Phil Foden. Phil Foden was rubbish yesterday. And some I want to blame the manager for it. Want to say the manager is not good enough. The manager is not good on how to use all these players. It was terrible. Foden and what's it called? And Harry Kane. They were both nonsense. They went ghosting. They went ghosting. They were nowhere to be found. They are playing some good football here. And that's a free kick. That should be a free kick to Austria, man. Does he just to take a yellow card there? They have to give them back the ball. Whenever they give you back the ball, you don't complain. Go get to the ball and play again. Kunde. Kunde have actually been solid so far. Kunde have been solid so far. Lima, it's a corner kick for corner kick for Austria. What's your opinion about Romania? Well, what I can say about Romania is this, man. I was not expecting what they did today, and that's a fact. I was not expecting that they were actually going to, smash. What was it called? Smash Ukraine. Honestly, I never expected it, man. And now you could have it. It says Romania was really good. They were really solid, man. They were solid. They played really, really well, really, really well. And that's honest truth. That's all I can say. They played very, very, very well. What's your what you think about okay, what do you think about the Belgium disallowed goal? Well, I think it's a foul. I think it's a foul to the build up play. I think it's a foul. Just that it still boils down to what I always say. I always say one thing is this: if they are going to make football rules be fair, then they need to change some decision, whereby when it happens in football, you don't get to ask that question of should it be a foul or not. What we need in football is consistency, and that is something referee do not give to us in football. They don't. And I said, I think it's high time they need to make a rule whereby whatever goes to your hands, and if I'm wrong, guys, let me know on the comment section, guys. If I'm wrong, let me know. I think I've said for football to be fair to everybody, whereby we don't have to argue all these calls of foul, penalty, and what, is they need to make a rule whereby whatever touches your hand in the box 18 should be a pen. No matter how it got to your hand, if it touch your leg and goes to your hand, or it touch your hand from ball to hand or whatever, it should be a foul. That way, we will be able to live with the fact that whatever touches your hand in the box, it should be a pen. Whereby you will not get that stupid cause of whereby you get a referee, give this for a pen today, tomorrow they don't give it for a pen. At least it's to be nice whereby we get some sort of consistency. Whereby whatever that touches your hand in the box it's in, it should be a pen. And that's why I see. And that is honest truth, guys. Because all these people, they introduce more rules, more laws into football, and yet they do not deem it fit or think they need to sort out the kind of like, how will I put it? The calls they make in football currently that is ruining the sport. Honestly, they need to do something about it because it's killing football day by day. Honestly, it's killing football day by day. And it's not a good call. Mbappe. Wow. Wow. Mbappe, you are playing as a top 9 in France. So I don't want story when you come to Real Madrid. You're also going to play as a top 9. Because there's no way. There's no way you're going to bench Mbappe. Vinicius. Because I also believe you are just going to be the top 9 in Real Madrid. Because I know people have been asking. I even have someone telling me about ego. About Mbappe's ego. And I told the guy, I said, dude, you know one thing about Carlo Ancelotti? Carlo Ancelotti have managed big players throughout his career. Like we're talking about the likes of Nesta. We're talking about Maldini. We're talking about Ambrosini. We're talking about Jakulowski. We're talking about Dida. We're talking about Clarence Seedorf, Andre Pello, Crespo, Shevchenko. This guy, I've managed them all. Crespo, he has managed them all. And he has been able to make it work. So I don't see a reason why the lack of Mbappe going to Madrid becoming a challenge for him. Because one thing I do believe is that Carlo Ancelotti will make it work. He eats up every ego. Whatever ego you think you have, he eats it up. He's that good of a manager. You can't come and tell him what is not. And somebody was telling me Mbappe will not mark, will not play well. I said, dude, if you try it, they'll bench him. Straight. Mbappe must go and act. He must go and act Eden Hazard. The man benched him. He has no time, man. This is a proper manager. We know the caliber of players he has managed. Then at the end, Hazard then believe this man cares about what he's talking about. If it was only Carlo Ancelotti's wish, it might not, I don't think he would want Mbappe in the club. He would do without Mbappe. That's the honest truth. He would love to. He would do without Mbappe. He will survive without Mbappe. But he was able to achieve something in Premiership, man, guys. And it's not been, Premiership in La Liga. And that does not get talked enough. We're talking about a manager whereby Real Madrid as a club, they had no, back four. And you had the likes of Chumeni. Chumeni was playing as a center back. At some point, Camavinga was playing as a left back. Though, when it comes to Camavinga, we can't really say anything about Kamavinga because we all know Kamavinga is a utility player. He can play everywhere. I'm sure if you give Kamavinga the glove to be a goalkeeper, he will still do a job for you. And we have some other manager like Eric Ten Hag crying about injuries all season. And I've said it to Manchester United fans. I said, dude, guys, I am scared for you guys, man. I'm worried. Because the reason I honestly believe that they refused to sack Eric Ten Hag, it was not um, because I saw a quote when he said that they told him at Ibiza that they don't need going out for a manager because they have the best manager already. That is bullshit for me. I'm sorry, it's nonsense. It was money. Money is the reason why this guy called Eric Ten Hag was not sacked. It was money. These guys don't have that 9 million to sack this guy and give him 9 million. They don't have it. And people thought they didn't want to sack him. They want to sack him. They wanted to sack Eric Ten Hag. The fact that De Zerbi rejected the job tells you there's something going on behind the scene. It's all about money. Yes, they have got the best interest at heart, no doubt. They want to, take the club from whatever level, whatever shit football they are playing currently, to what they want to do at the club. But the honest truth is this: I'm scared. The only people really have the money to splash out to sign players, to get in the players Ten Hag would need. Because if you don't have £9 million to sack a manager who has been awful, who has been terrible all season, then people want to think about tomorrow. Another thing again is this: I've seen people talking about Ten Hag being kept and giving is because he's the best option. You guys might want to take again because one thing is this, man. I honestly believe that if Ten Hag does not do well and he get the sack, guys, the player or the manager Manu are looking at is what's his name? Southgate. Guy Southgate. The same man they are saying they do not want at the club. That is who is looking more likely will join that football club if Ten Hag gets the sack. Because I will not lie to you guys. At some point, I'll tell you for a fact, and that's the honest truth. Southgate and Sir Jim Ratcliffe or Enos, they've got a kind of relationship going on. And when you have a person come out to say he wants to take the club to where they used to be, and you look at all the players or all the signings he had made so far, then you want to know that if this does not go well, the person that is coming to the club to take over as a manager at United is Gary Southgate. You might not really rate Southgate. Just like the way I don't really listen to Ten Hag as well, because I believe Ten Hag and Southgate are the same thing. Just I was surprised yesterday when I was watching what's his name, England play football, and Ten Hag was a pundit in a Dutch TV and whatever. This guy came out to make a quote. He came out to make a quote and say the manager is going to score one goal and then gamble on building a compact whatever game. And I was saying to my friend, I said, what is this guy saying? Whatever about this manager is the exact same thing we're doing all season at Manchester United. Then want us to believe that injury is unfair to United. So the reason why this guy has not been sacked is because they do not have funds to it. They don't. It's financial. Because you look at everything they've done so far, getting rid of Casemiro after 2 years, and Varane, all had to do with finances. And now they've come on to say there is only who is safe to start up. people they've added to transfer because they believe if they get good funds for even Rashford, they'll let him go. And that has to do with finances. They are cutting the wage bills because Rashford was earning almost 300. I think something. I think Rashford is also earning 300. They're looking for cashing on Rashford. So it's financial stuff. I can't believe the commentator said it's a brilliant goal. But truth be said, that goal was brilliant, man. That one goal was brilliant. You're starting Rabiot and Kante in midfield. Of course, you are not expecting much, but you could say, and that's what I'm talking about, man. Uh, you can say this guy called what's his name, Joshua, the coach for France. You can also say the fact that he won a World Cup with France is also keeping him in this job because France also have they've got so many players, man. They've got good players. They got two players, so many players. But it should have, in this game, Chumeni and Kamavinga should be starting this game, man. You cannot have that talent of Kamavinga and Chumeni's caliber, and you go in for Rabio and what's it called, N'Golo Kante, because whatever N'Golo Kante gives to you, what's his name? Uh, whatever N'Golo Kante gives to you, Kamavinga will give you double of it. And I'm not saying Kamavinga is a better player than N'Golo Kante. Don't get me wrong, guys. But whatever this guy is giving in this match, Kamavinga will give twice. And that's the honest truth, guys. But at the end of the day, I'm not a coach. The coach should be back whenever they make their substitution, whenever they bring up their starting 11. They should be respected. And when I'm talking about being respected, I'm not talking about coaches throwing players under the bus, lying about their names. Valentine says VAR for Belgium game was amazing. One thing is this, guys. I've been saying it, man. Give kudos to when it comes to uh, Euros, anything that has to do in Euros, aside England, they get the call right. It's only in the Premiership you get whereby calls are always bank out of order. Calls are not being made in the right way. It only happens in the Premiership. But I've watched other leagues. Syria had they get it spot on. La Liga spot on. Everywhere else spot on. But Premiership, there's a problem. So I don't know if the fact that probably they gamble so much in the country also add to that effect. Maybe. Let me get my water, man. Yeah, we are back for the second half. We're back for the second half. Let's not do in the second half, or if there's a possibility for this guy to come back in this game. Austria, because not that they've looked decent so far. They've looked decent and good. So let's see if they can get a goal. But so far they've been, they've given France a tough game, no doubt. Oh, Griezmann, he's bleeding. Griezmann is not intentional. It's football. Come on. And I love that new rule that have been made. I don't know if you guys are aware. There's a new rule that's been made of only the captain is allowed to talk to the referee. And the reason why I love it because we see this with Manchester City fan or Manchester City. Whenever a cause like a foul and everything happens in the game, we always see the way the players, the referee. And sometimes That like to put pressure on the referee, and the referee gets to make the wrong decision. So for me, I'm happy. I want to see people getting sent off. All right, come on. All right, a pass, crap shot, a crap pass. Hernandez. Tio Hernandez. The bandage has fall off. Someone said, so sad, no Pogba. It's so sad. But that is what Man U does to you. And when you choose money over a proper career, that is where choosing money over football does to you. Paul Pogba had the opportunity to join Real Madrid, but he decided no. I was going back to Man U to go and get and secure the bag. And in the long run, what has that done for him? Nothing. Destroyed his career anyway. And what? The club moves ahead. That's Wow, that was a good cross. Come on, that's a free kick, man. That's a free kick. Come on, referee. Aturam. You should be hitting that with your left foot, man. You should chip the keeper with your left foot. But I just cut you some, give you some credit there because you're a right footer, not a left footer. Please, guys, follow. Follow on TikTok. Please follow and like, please. We talk football, yeah. It's football. CJ, you're welcome. Mbappe is going. Keeper should come out. Whoa! 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 He missed that. Whoa! Whoa! Wow, wow. Come on. I'm sorry, I'll bet my money. Referee free kick. I will honestly bet my money, put my money on Mbappe that he scores that. I would definitely put my money on Mbappe that he scores that. And he has missed it. He has bloody well missed it. Osman Dembele. I'll bet my money that Mbappe scores that every day. Corner kick. It's a corner kick to Austria. Austria are coming back into the game bit by bit. I think there's a shirt pulling going on there, man. That was too much. But honestly, I still can't believe that Mbappe missed that opportunity. Honestly, I still can't believe it. Like, I'm in shock, man. You would expect him to score that, all day. And I said he was going to score because I thought he was going to score because it doesn't miss those opportunities, man. Not. But I guess he will tell you that he's also a human being. I think Antonovic should be coming on. Yeah. Antonovic should come on. Mikel Antonovic. Woba is taking off. Wima. They're trying to France. It's a train to France. One thing Anatovic can do for you, Anatovic can get you a goal. Can get you a goal. That's a foul there. Someone says it seems like the Euro 2024 matches may be involved in match fixing by the betting companies. What gives you that impression? Why are you saying so? Is there something you saw? What gives you that impression that there's a match fixing going on? What gives you that assurance? Because the way you're making it seems as if you work for a betting company and you actually saw something or hear something. Are you kidding me right now? Who is this clown? Are you kidding me? Are you like you mean what you just said now, or you just joking? Mbappe is overrated. Take away the pace. He is just an average player. I am sorry to disappoint you. That is not a true. That is not a true. That is you lying. You are lying with a confidence face. I'm sorry. Is that a pen? VAR. VAR. With Upamecano, you can never be sure. With Upamecano, you can never be sure. No, there's nothing there. But seriously, man, Stuart, did you just say what you like? Am I reading you correctly, or you just taking a piece? Because if you're not just taking a piece, I would understand. But if you are telling me that you genuinely believe that Kylian Mbappe is overrated, then I don't know. Football is not for you. I'm sorry. Go watch golf. Go and watch tennis. Go watch basketball. Football isn't for you. You can't come and tell me Mbappe, who has been the best player in the world for the last how many years, is overrated. Come on. Mbappe, overrated. Never. Never. I'm not taking that with you, man. Mbappe is easy the best player in the world. I'm sorry. He's easily the best player in the world. If you hate Mbappe or you don't like him as a player, that's a different thing. Different ball game entirely. But saying Mbappe is overrated, maybe you are saying Mbappe is overrated because of the fact that he just missed an opportunity. It will make sense. But I don't know what are you basing this on. I don't know what are you basing this on saying Mbappe is overrated, because I don't think there will be people out there that will agree with you that Mbappe is overrated, that will agree with you. I'm sorry, the guy is not overrated. The guy is good. He's a very good player. I'm sorry. There is no way you will tell me Mbappe is overrated and you want me to. I will not support you on that because I believe he's a good player. He is a very, very good player. The best in the world currently. Honestly. And this guy, France are defending really well. Very well. France are defending so well. But how long can they defend for? I believe the manager for France now should be making saves. He should be making substitution. Should be bringing in the likes of Chumeni and Kamavinga to come and, you know, offer you something else. And even Giroud to offer you something else. Let's go. Uh huh. Let me see what Fabrizio Romano is saying. Fabrizio Romano, what is he saying on Later Sport Online? Like the transfers have been slow, man. Whoa, it was late. Somebody is asking online. Somebody is asking, Kai Havertz or Lukaku? Who are you taking? Kai Havertz or Lukaku? Who are you taking? I want to do a poll here. Who are you backing? Lukaku or Kai Havertz? Who are you taking? That was a good save from Pence. Currently, Mbappe or Havertz? Who are you guys taking? It might be controversial though, but I think Lukaku is a good player. Honestly, I still believe he's a good player. Just understand how he ended up finding himself in the wrong position. He's always at the wrong side of the pitch. Lukaku. Now pause in the chat. Pause the chat. Who are you taking? Lukaku or Kat? Who are you taking among the two of them? Who are you backing? Lukaku or Havertz? Kolomani. The first man. Kolomani. Come on. Oh, Rabio is not coming on. Oh. I can finger. Yeah, that's what you can get in your midfield. You need Kamaga in your midfield. I cannot believe Kamaga is years old. Yeah, they have talent for years to come. They've got a talent. You know what I mean? Yes, for Real Madrid and France as well. You say the same for France. Theo Hernandez. Come on. What was that? Should pass the ball. Sometimes you are not in a position to shoot. If you're not comfortable to shoot, why don't you just pass the ball? Pass the ball. Sometimes people get to forget that it's not just about getting the goals as well. Sometimes you can also get assists. You know, to be given credit for your assist. Not every time you shoot the ball, not every time you shoot. No. It's like, oh man. What sort of pass is that? I look like a shot. I look more like a shot. It look like a shot. Don't worry, Mbappe will get more chances. Ah, he might not get more chances in this game, but I do believe, man, is still going to score. Still going to score more goals, and I think he's still going to have good ball possession or good game or good. You have good tournament. Let me put it that way. Mbappe will still have a good tournament. Free kick. Griezmann, can you go outside as well? Go and rest. That was a